Alright, degenerates, the 3-day rule. The single line that saves your dick, your wallet, and your dignity in Pattaya. Break it and you're fucked. Sometimes literally, sometimes financially. Almost always painfully though. I've tested it myself. I've broken it and I've got the scars to prove it. See, this isn't some cutesy dating tip. This is goddamn survival laws. 3 days is the limit. After that, the dream girl you thought was different will turn into a goddamn nightmare you pay for long after she's gone. I've seen it hundreds of times. Guys who swore they were in control, swore they were too smart to fall for it. Next thing you know, they're wiring money back to a girl who's already got another dude drinking beers in their fucking condos. And don't kid yourself. It doesn't matter if she's an agogo stunner or a soy 6 quickie or some damn freelancer you dragged home from insomnia. They all come with a timer. 3 days of fun. Then the mask starts to slip. That's when the no problem baby turns into problems you never thought you'd have on fucking vacation. So smash that like button before you smash something unprotected. Hit subscribe if you're new here, and welcome to A Degenerate's Guide to the 3-Day Rule. 2025 edition. This isn't just advice. This is the only thing standing between you and waking up broke, bitter, and balls deep in regret.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much.
What the hell is the 3-day rule? The 3-day rule is simple. Never spend more than 3 consecutive nights with the same girl in Pattaya. Period. End of story. It doesn't matter how pretty she is, how good she is in bed, or how much she calls you daddy. 3 days is the max. After that, you're no longer renting a fantasy, you're buying a fucking delusion. Because here's the dirty truth, boys. These girls are pros at making you feel like the center of the fucking universe. They'll laugh at your jokes, rub your shoulders, cook you noodles, even act jealous like she's your actual fucking girlfriend. And for those first 72 hours, you'll believe it. You'll think maybe she's different. Maybe she actually likes me. And that's the trap. Day 4 hits and suddenly she's not a sweet girlfriend. She's an unpaid roommate who eats your food, hogs your Wi-Fi, and starts hinting about money for her sick buffalo back in Isan. Trust me, I've broken this rule myself plenty of times. I once kept a girl around for 5 days because she was hot as hell, fun to drink with, and didn't cause drama. At first, at least. By day 5, she was on my balcony drunk, screaming at another girl's line message popping up on my goddamn phone. And there I was, standing, half naked, hungover, trying to play mediator in a goddamn soap opera I never fucking signed up for. That's why the 3-day rule exists. It's not about being cold, it's about survival. 3 days keeps it fun. 4 days turns it into a fucking job interview you never applied for. The danger zone. Here's where most of you degenerates get wrecked. The danger zone, right? 3 days in, and your brain stops thinking with the head on your shoulders and starts thinking with the one dangling between your fucking legs. If you're on day 5, you're not dating. You're just paying rent on someone else's girlfriend. And this is where the fantasy digs its claws in. She's calling you baby. She's stroking your fucking ego. Maybe even washing your damn drawers like you've unlocked some secret girlfriend DLC. You start telling yourself she's not like the others. She actually cares about me. Congratulations, fucktard. You just bought a deluxe simp package. And she hasn't even asked you for money yet. Stick around too long and it always gets messy. Maybe she starts getting jealous of the next girl you're texting. Maybe her friends start circling your table at the bar, whispering about how much money you make. Or maybe she just flat out moves into your condo without asking. Suddenly, you're paying for her noodles, taxis, and her drunk cousin in fucking Pattaya. I've lived this shit. I once kept a girl around past the rule because she was fun, no drama, again at first, but by day 4, she was answering my goddamn phone when other girls called. Day 5, she's drunk, crying about her fucking ex, and throwing her fucking shoes across my condo at 2 in the fucking morning. That's when I realized this wasn't Pattaya anymore. This was a relationship I didn't even fucking want. And that's the real danger. Pattaya doesn't turn into a nightmare because of one bad night. It turns when you forget the fucking rules. The second you let feelings, jealousy, or pity creep in, you're not a customer anymore. You're a damn mark. The Pattaya playing field. Here's where the 3-day rule gets even nastier. Because depending on where you meet her, breaking it doesn't just cost you sanity, it costs you cold, hard cash. Take an a-go-go scene or walking street bars. If you keep the same girl night after night, you're paying her bar fine every single day. That's like buying a ticket to the same shitty movie over and over just because you liked the fucking popcorn the first time. Do that for a week and you spent enough to rent a condo for a fucking month. And the kicker? By day 4, she's not even showing up with the same fucking enthusiasm anymore. She's clocking in like a bored fucking cashier at 7. Now, compare that with the freelancer. They don't come with bar fines, so sounds cheaper, right? Wrong. That just means they can post up in your condo like fucking squatters. You'll wake up on day 4 and she's already eaten your snacks, claimed your bathroom shelf, and started running her laundry through your machine. No bar fine doesn't mean free. It just means she's draining you in other fucking ways. If you're really worried about breaking the rules, keep it tactical. Stick to soy 6 and gentlemen's clubs. Smash, laugh, pay, and send her straight back to the bar where she came from. Never take her out. That way, she stays what she's supposed to be. Short-time fun, not long-term liabilities. Because here's the truth, degenerates. It doesn't matter if she's an a-go-go princess, a soy 6 rocket, or a freelancer with a sad story. Every girl in Pattaya is a 72-hour time bomb. After that, you're not having fun, you're financing chaos. 3 days is the fun package. Day 4, that's the scam subscription plan. And it always renews automatically. The exceptions, and while they'll still burn you. Now, let's be real. There's always exceptions to the rules. Times when you bend the rule and it doesn't immediately explode in your face. But don't get it twisted, degenerates. Exceptions do not make the rule disappear. They just delay the wreckage. Take Anna, for example. She stayed with me a day longer because it was the end of the trip. One more night didn't kill me. But here's the thing. If I'd have kept rolling into that week, it would have been the same mess every other guy stumbles into. It worked because the clock was already running out on me, not her. Or take Kip, for example. She stuck around for almost 2 weeks. But during the day, she went back to work. And I made damn sure I went out while she was gone. I wasn't sitting there playing house. I was smashing something else on the side. And that's the only reason it didn't feel like a fucking trap. The rule bent, but it didn't snap. Because I kept control. And that's the fucking point. These so-called exceptions only work because I set the terms. The second you let her camp in your condo 24/7, you're done. Don't fool yourself into thinking your situation is special. It's not. Every guy who thought she's different, we're different, ended up simping, paying, and crying into his fucking beer. So, yeah. Sometimes the rule can bend a little bit, but if you're not ruthless about it, it'll break you instead. Don't rewrite the rules because your dick got confused by a fucking smile. She's not different, she's just better at the game, walking away like a pro. Here's where most of you screw it up. You know the rule, you hit the 3-day wall, and then you fucking freeze. You don't know how to walk away without turning it into a fucking scene. But listen, walking away is part of the game. And if you can't do it clean, you're gonna end up stalker, a screaming match, or a broken fucking phone screen. So, rule 1, keep it short, keep it friendly. You don't need a dramatic breakup speech. You're not her fucking boyfriend, you're a damn customer. A simple, I go see my friends tonight, or I leave early tomorrow, gets the job done. No details, no promises. Rule 2, don't argue. Don't explain why you don't want to see her again. The more you explain, the more ammo you give to her to pull you back into her little world. Just smile, hand her cash, and send her on her way. Rule 3. Always leave the door cracked a little bit. Not literally, you don't want her creeping back in. I mean figuratively. Stay polite, stay cool, because Pattaya is small. You treat one girl like garbage, and the next thing you know, every girl in that bar knows your face and your game is shot. And if you really want to master this part, the psychological, the manipulation, the hidden traps, that's when you graduate to the Pattaya Red Pill Report. That's where I break down the deeper plays, the mental side of the game, and the tricks they use and the ones you can use right back. So, cut it clean, keep it smooth, and remember, there's always another girl, another night, and another disaster waiting. Don't make the last one permanent just because you couldn't say goodbye. Now, big shout out to the legends supporting me on Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, channel members, Cash App, PayPal, all them things. You degenerates keep this chaos alive. So, 3 days of fun, and then you cut it clean. No simping, no fairy tales, no unpaid roommates crying on your balcony at 02. This rule isn't about being cold. It's about surviving Pattaya with your wallet, your balls, and your sanity intact. So if this hits you harder than a Sang Som hangover, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and share this with a buddy who's already on day 6 with his new girlfriend. I'm Josh, and this was a Degenerate's Guide to the 3-Day Rule, 2025 edition. Stay reckless, stay unapologetic, and I'll see yous in the next mess. Cheers, you degenerates.
I bet on myself.